Hello everyone and welcome back to another In the Life of Jared vlog. I'm doing this vlog from my tablet because my phone, this phone always a phone my sister gave to me, but she is a second-hand phone. She used it the time she used it for a good while, then she upgraded and she gave me this one. In transferring all my information, it transferred a lot of stuff over that I really need to get off, but it's like the more I delete, it's like storage still adding up. It's very frustrating, so every time I gotta make a YouTube vlog with it, because of storage issues, it takes very long to upload the videos, and I gotta go through a whole deleting spray and I enable. So I just figured out how to add another account to the YouTube on this tablet, so that I can make the vlogs from right here and upload them, which will be easier. So let's see how it will go. It is Christmas Eve. It is currently, as I'm making this video, it's 8:46 p.m. It's the 24th of December 2024, and I am making this video from my car. So let's get right into it. Now, I said to you all when I made the video again, I'm gonna tell you how the party went. Now, one, it was the preparation, the preparation, but it was very exhausting. Now, last week I had to go to work, as you all know, I have a new job since last month. So I've been at that job for a month, heading to 2 months now. Next week, gonna make 2 months since I've been at that job. And so we had to go to work last week, but they gave us 2 weeks off. So we have this week off and we have next week off, and I'm grateful for that. So I was happy to go to work every day, and I used to come home like after 4, sometimes after 5, and usually I left work after 3, but I just did not want to be around them. My mother's in the country, and my mother can be very intense, and it's just a lot to deal with, and I really was not able with that. With the party, I was not really a fan of the idea, but she turned 50 and she wanted a party, so go ahead. It is hypocritical of me to always tell people, celebrate your birthday in the manner you want, but then I'm vexed with how they choose to celebrate it. You understand what I'm saying? So I couldn't do that. So it's like, it is what it is. Now, I gave her some money, a decent figure, I would say. And then I told her I'll give her another set this week, and I did that. I did not receive any salary. But obviously, I know we wouldn't have gotten any salary increase. I'm not shocked at that. But my main part-time job, or the only part-time job I have, I was expecting a payment this month because they owe me for July, September, October, November, December. Now, November, December, they were submitted, let's say, 2 weeks ago. They were submitted the week of the 6th. So I wasn't expecting November, December payments now, but at least I was expecting July, September, even October. So when I tell you I was so discouraged when I saw no payment, but when I reached out to my other colleagues, they haven't been paid either for the month of December, but that don't make it okay. But I did not fight it or like create a scene or go into ministry, because I know that I am very soon I'm supposed to receive what's called a last pay certificate from Region 4, which would end me getting paid through the region that I'm attached to. When I was at Annandale Secondary, I have to change up my salary so I can be paid from my new working environment, which is considered region or district 11. I'm going to be paid to district 4. I have to move over to district 11. Now, sometimes in the moving over of your salary, what happens, especially if it's not done within a certain time frame, you miss a month, but they'll pay you that money that you miss in the next month. So let's say, God forbid, they process my thing late. Georgia wouldn't pay me in January, they'll pay me February, but in February, I'll get all the money owed to me. They can backdate it from when I started college to when they'll pay me, right? Which would be good. But I don't want to miss a month's salary, to be honest, because if I have to miss a month's salary, it's a whole thing by itself. So when I saw that I didn't get paid from Georgetown, from my part-time job, I said, you know what? Maybe God knows that I'll need to use that money to hold me through for a period. So I ain't fret. I didn't fight it. It is what it is. But yes, I'm disappointed. But the good thing is, because I've been very intentional about my savings and so on, I have money. So I was able to buy the Christmas gifts I bought for my mom. Well, I didn't really buy for my mom. Here what happened. The money I gave her for a party and so on, that was her Christmas gift. But I bought the gift for my four siblings and a friend. But when I saw two things that I bought for my friend, when I saw one of them, how big it is, I said, you know what? Or how big it was, I said, let me give her that. And the other thing, I'll just give it to my mom. So at least my mom will still catch another Christmas gift. And then I have Christmas gifts for my other siblings. So that's that. I my god kids, I made sure I always give them a little top up of 10K. I have two godchildren. I send monies for them. And you know the little fine things like the money's finished fast. I ain't gonna lie to you, the money is finished. Like in this season, there's just a spirit that's just there to consume it cash. But I'm thankful to God because I know there's some people who don't have the finances to do what they want, but I have the finances to do what I want this season. So I'm grateful. So no complaints in that arena. I'm really and truly because it is what it is. The party though of itself, my mother showed up 2 hours late. Party was start 6, never started till 8. But we had a nice program that I designed for us to cooperate. I think the party was, if I had to rate it out to scale of 8, 1 to 10, I would rate it 8. But me personally, if I was to do a party for like myself, I would ensure that I have all the money to have people do all of it, to hire an event planner who would plan out all the details. Let's pass it through me, who plan everything, and I just pay. Because that, what you have to do, like I call it grassroots, build everything from the ground up, is very difficult. You have people who don't cooperate. I saw that. People who, there's a lot of things that happen. More and more as I learn about myself, I'm coming to realize, or I'm coming to terms with, I really don't like being around a lot of people. I love to just be in my corner, my little bubble. Being around a lot of people gives me a lot of anxiety, and I don't do a lot of things. I like to just keep it simple and calm. Yes, I don't mind company here and there, but not for too long. That's just how I am, and I've accepted that. That's fine with me. But the party, like I said, it was a success, 8 out of 10. I wouldn't want to personally have to do that again. I always would say to myself on my golden birthday, that's when I'll turn 30, because my birthday's on the 30th. So I'm 26. That's 4 years from now, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028. When I turn 30, gospel life. And by then but I will have, in the name of Jesus, this life that I've envisioned for myself. So I want to have like an intimate gathering of the 30 people who are closest to me. And if I'm honest with you, I think I would make up the 30, so maybe 29 others, or maybe the 30 and me 31. I don't know, but I want to do something like that. I saw Yvonne Orji did that for her 40th birthday. So I think I think I want to do something like that. And I want to do something like, it must be an all-white event. I also said for my 30th birthday, like I want to go on like I don't know if I want to call it a pilgrimage, but like this adventure solo travel by myself, like a series of it. But those are some of the thoughts that I have. But the party was what it was. But right now, I will say something. My big sister came in. She surprised us. And that was nice. That was very good. And I'm happy that she's here because I feel like my mom has 4 kids, but my big sister's really like, I feel like she really knows how to deal with my mother and like calm or deal with my mother's extra and a lotness. For me, gets overwhelming. And this season, over the last week to now, like it's kind of like has confirmed something I've always been toying around with in my mind, but I think in 2025 I'll be brave enough to do it, and that is to move out. I always will talk about it. Y'all have heard me say that before. There's video evidence of me talking about getting a place and space for myself, but I think I have to be more intentional about it. So I'm going to put on my prayer list, because one of the things I want to start doing in 2025, or even before it, I want to every day I must sit and pray. I used to do it and I stopped. I believe in the power of prayer. Prayer is like planting seeds. I look at it and no prayer is ever wasted, and I've seen the power of prayer. Even me getting to college, prayer has brought me here, fasting and seeking God out. So I know those things work. But I'm going to write my list, and I'm going to write my list, and I can just be calm and I can trust God for what He's going to do. In the next video that I'll make, which will be the last vlog of the year, I'm gonna go through some of my plans and so on with you guys, and we're gonna have a little talk and a year in review kind of video. But what I want to say in this video is that this season has confirmed to me that I really need my own place and space. And I was venting to some friends, and one of them said to me, she said, Jared, when you've truly had enough, she said, you don't sound like you had enough, but she said you're on your way there. But she said, when you truly had enough, you'll make the decision. And I agree with her. Moving over to college, taking that leap of faith and that change of environment has worked well for me. So I'm going to trust my gut. I'm going to trust what a change could do for me. And I'm going to be bold and I'm going to be brave. Um, yeah, and next year I have to be very strategic with my finances because there's some stuff I want to do to wrap up home here. And then I gotta get some other stuff done. And then when I'm finished with those things, I want to direct all my attention to saving up. Because in my mind, I kind of like have a vision of when I'm ready to move what I want. Like I want one of those apartments. I was seeing one on TikTok the other day, 70,000. But what's good with it is that all your bills, everything paid. So you pay the 70 every month. That's all you gotta pay. All you gotta don't worry about is to buy your groceries and whatever little fineries you would want. But the 70K covers everything. But I'm gonna put it in God's hands because when God comes through, he comes through well. So that's about it. In this moment, yeah, but I just feel overwhelmed. I don't like people nagging. I don't like people quarreling. I like silence. I like peace. And in this season, it just reminds me, sometimes we watch these movies and these TV shows and we see these people around the holiday times, the anxiety that they get and how a lot their family can be and why people move away very far away. And ever so often, I understand why. And families need to be more intentional about stop doing things to push your family members away. If I ever am to have children, which like I don't know if I want children, but if I'm to ever have, I want to create an environment to the best of my ability that is safe, that is like everything, that could almost be the perfect environment for them. Because I truly believe children should want to be around their parents. Children should want to keep loving on their parent. It shouldn't have to be this complicated love hate, really. I don't think so. Especially when a parent reaches a certain age and your children are adults and they're verbalizing certain things to you, you have to do that self assessment. But you see, I'm very self aware. So the way I would view analyze things, I realize a lot of people, they don't have a self awareness, or even if they have some semblance of it, it's not something they adhere to. But in 2025, I'm going to say something. And every time I say it, the Christian side of me feel a little like guilt to say it, but I know what I mean when I say it. In 2025, I want to get in the driving seat of my life. That's not me saying I'm putting God out as no. That's me saying I am saving me. I can't look for no other human being to save me. No way. God put it inside of me, and as I draw closer to him, he continues to empower me, show up in me. So I gotta go in the driving seat now with his power and strength and go out and do what I have to do. In 2025, I want to be able to make a video and tell y'all that I I want to tell y'all that in every area of my life, I feel a sense of great peace, serenity, and calm. I want that. I have it in this area, that area, but then not in that area. I don't want that. I want a balance across the board. And I think the last thing I'm going to say in this video is that I really understand. I really understand those people who keep to themselves and like just cut people off. I understand those people who don't really show up on social media. They live a very private life. I understand those people because protecting your peace at all costs is so important. I have a colleague and kind of like a friend or a former colleague because we don't work together, but kind of like a friend. Because sometimes I don't know if we really friends, for the kind of friends I would want us to be, but we're like a version of friends. But one thing I admire from her from the outside looking in is the way where the length she'll go to protect her peace. And that's something I want for myself, to protect my peace. When people know when it comes to me, don't go wrong, Ifon, because he will protect his peace at all costs. I want to say, I hope the persons have an amazing Christmas. If you're by yourself, you're with family. Last year I spent Christmas by myself, and it was amazing. I just want you to take it easy. I know that this too shall pass. Like Glenn and Doll says, we can do hard things. Just take it easy. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Take these next couple of days with grace. And my next video, I'm going to title it Year in Review. I'll walk y'all through my year. Um, I don't know if by the next video I'll go through the videos I've made, because like I feel like I want at the 1 year mark of when I started posting these videos on YouTube. At that 1 year mark, I think I want to just sit a day and watch all those videos and like really analyze myself. But I think I need to do it before I go back to work. I know I have to do before I go back to work. I want to see how much I've grown. I want to record things and see what I pick up about myself during this time. But the next video is going to be called Year in Review, and I'm going to review my year with y'all. Um, but a while, I'll take it easy. Be calm, be blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment, tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm out.